Kedron, first chance you get to look in here at, the venue, getting to a goal that you all wanted to get to. What are your thoughts when you go out, even though it's just for a quick shoot around?
Get familiar with the court, the basketballs, the rim, because that's all going to play a big part in these games that we got coming up.
What's the thing that you have to pay the most attention to? Lighting also?
I say a little bit because the Coliseum is bright, but it's not as bright as the T-Mobile Center, so I think so.
And then what about the balls? And that's really one for all of you. Does the ball affect your game, mess with you? What's in that familiarization process? We know that Eric messes with them, right?
I mean, basketball is basketball, but they have different textures to them, different feels to them, so it's really just getting in there, getting familiar with it. But that's basketball that we've used throughout the season, so it's not like it's something completely brand new to us. It's something that we've played with before, and I think that we've played pretty well with that basketball before, so hopefully it stays the same.
As far as like the lighting, the background, and what you guys are seeing as you guys are trying to shoot, does it compare to any of the other Big 12 venues that you all go to throughout the year? Or is it just completely different?
To me, it's just completely different, because we haven't been in an arena that has that type of feel to it. There's not many arenas with the all black seats like that, so there's a different background behind the hoops, things like that. And like you said, the lights are very bright in there, but at the end of the day, a basketball court is a basketball court, so this is what we do.
Pass that down to Emmett. I got a question for Emmett. Hey, Emmett.
Oh wait, let's do these three, then we'll move Emmett and Eric in together.
Oh, okay.
So whenever you're done with Kedron.
I got one for Kedron then. Give it to Kedron. Hey, you played in this tournament. What makes it so special?
It comes down to who won it the most. I'm pretty sure we haven't won a Big 12 tournament championship, so I think that's what's makes this tournament so important for us.
Describe the atmosphere here, the excitement. The arena's packed. The city is all about the basketball tournament. Everybody's kind of walking around with their. What is it about that?
It's real different because it's not like the NCAA tournament. With this being a conference tournament, one game at a time, and you're in the spotlight, so everybody's watching you.
And of course, the city is all about Big 12 basketball this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Does that make it even more special?
Most definitely, because this whole city is looking forward to this tournament.
Jim, we've talked a lot this year about how you came in, reshaped your body, went through a major process with that, then through the grind of the season, obviously a couple injuries, things like that have been nagging. How hard has that been getting through all of that, and did all the stuff from the summer, does it kind of take a toll, kind of stocks up at the end of the year?
Yeah, I've been feeling it a little bit lately, but it's just something my body got to get used to. I'm still trying to get used to my body being this low in my weight. It's probably been the lowest I've been in years. My body been nagging a little bit, but it's just something I got to get used to, and I think I'll be good.
I would think that next year, wherever you're playing, that you don't have to go through that you're starting from this good a shape, that you probably will have some more bouts, everything at the end of the year.
Yeah, I feel like with my 1 year eligibility left, I use that. I can take it more so towards my skill and not more so against my body. So I'll probably be able to feel a little bit better and not worry so much about losing weight or trying to stay in shape.
Jimmy, kind of going off those questions that Kedron just got, what's it been like for you getting in here and seeing the venue, and what are your expectations for this week?
It's one of the craziest venues I've been to, in my career. So it's something that I have to, get used to. But it's a nice feeling being here. It's my first year in the Big 12, so I'm just excited to, see what we do in the tournament.
Okay, let's thank you three, and then we'll move Eric and Emmett in.
Thank you.
Thanks,
guys. Thanks, guys.
Did a great job.
You guys are fantastic.
I'll just use this one.
Yeah.
Knock you out of the tournament now, right?
Oh no, we got it.
Wow.
Anybody hurt?
Is it on? Is it on?
Yeah, these are connected.
So do you want?
Just put it right in
One
between
in
the
front
two
of me,
of
one in
them.
front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Emmett, speak into that one.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Hello.
because that'll be for me. So we post this one.
Oh, I thought you were telling me like get a mic check.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm just talking about it in general.
My bad.
You're better at. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that too. What makes this tournament so special? You played in it. You had a great game against Texas Tech way back in the day.
I think this tournament, it just brings out all the fans from all the schools. The opening night, usually not the final four, the first four playing is not that packed, but that next day, that opening day where everybody's playing, fans from everywhere are flying in. You got every school's fan base in the gym, and it's like sectioned off where you have just different colors all around the gym, and it's a beautiful sight to see. I was fortunate enough to play in the Final Four night of it my freshman year, and the atmosphere just gets insane. The more you win, the more you advance, and that's what it's supposed to be. The Big 12 does a great job, laying this whole thing out, and I mean this arena's fun. It's huge. I just can't wait to see everybody back in it.
Where were you at Pac-12 tournament? Where'd you?
Las Vegas.
What was it? Compare this to obviously Las Vegas has a lot of other things going on. Here it's all about basketball, right?
It was a little warmer, I would say, but I mean, when it comes down to it, it's just basketball. You're still playing in a huge arena. That arena is also the T-Mobile Arena or T-Mobile Center, and I think that the fan bases probably don't travel as well, for this or for that tournament. But this tournament is a complete flip. Everybody's here. The championship's usually a sellout. I haven't been able to see a championship live, but I just know it's probably way more intense than what I've seen.
I was going to say, last thing, intensity on the floor.
Yeah.
Pretty intense.
Everybody's playing for their life. So, once you realize you're playing for your life and, you don't want to lose, that's when all those, miraculous plays happen, those things you're like, well, it's March. And that's just the real.
Is the dunk you had against Texas Tech still the best one of your career?
Best dunk?
The one here.
No.
No? Really?
It was a great dunk, but no.
No, that was a like welcome to America, like one of those moments. I think the one I had at Iowa State was nice, and then I also had one last year against Utah at home, where I went like up and under, kind of like mini windmilled it. Florida was a nasty one this year. I don't know. There's a lot. I like them all.
That one on Saturday wasn't that bad either.
Yes.
That one was very acrobatic, very acrobatic.
Eric, is it different playing against Texas Tech again so quickly? I mean, I know sometimes you have some quick turnarounds in regular season, but having played them, then rolling back and playing them again, does that change the way you approach anything? Do you say, hey, I got to switch something up a little bit?
I don't know about approach any different, but obviously we're going to make adjustments from our last time out against them. But no, it seems like every year, come conference tournament time, I'm playing a team that we've played within last 2 or 3 weeks or so. So, like Emma said, it's basketball, man. You got to go out there and play.
Eric, it sounded like one of those things you guys wanted to do differently when you talked on the radio last night was rebounding. But what's it going to take to do that?
Putting a body on somebody and going to get the ball. That's all it is. Rebounding is all effort. That's, people say rebounding is a skill, and it's obviously a skill for some people, but rebounding is more just effort and the want to. Obviously, some guys are bigger and jump higher than me, but put a body on somebody and be physical and go get the ball. It's simple.
Big guy hurt you guys in Morgantown.
Yeah.
Facing. You have to gang rebound against him. You have to try to move him around a little bit.
Yeah, just like I said, you just got to be physical. And you gotta have a want to. You know what I mean? I think we were up 8 in that game late down the stretch, and he had a big jump hook on the one on the right block. He had a tip in, and he was 10 for 10 from the foul line. So, if we keep him off the glass, I like our chances.
You excited about playing this tournament? You played in 3 other conference tournaments now, so you had the tour of college basketball. You get to tour this now. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, this one is definitely. It looks like it's going to be the best. Just from the appearance. Last year in Tampa was pretty good with the SEC. That was a pretty good environment. But like I've been saying all year, the Big 12 is just different in all aspects. I was just talking to Jimmy out there, and he was like, bro, how many people do you think can fit in here? I said, bro, it looks like about 20, 25 maybe. He said, well, I feel like about 50. So you never know, man. But we're playing on the first night. Hopefully we can advance and then get into the tournament, the real tournament, and get to play in that environment and show out.
You even got a song for this tournament now. You heard about that?
What was that?
The league just announced.
Oh, that little video.
They got a song, a theme song.
Yeah, we got like 2 seconds of that video, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's what they should be playing.
Aside from the fact that both teams won on the other's home court this year, what was the biggest takeaway, I guess, or did anything stick out from the 2 meetings with Texas Tech this year?
We blew the game, the second game. And I mean, I'm not taking anything away from them. They played great. They had some guys who played really good. But like I said, we were up 8 down the stretch at home. You're not supposed to lose that. Yeah, man. I mean, you're gonna have to come out here and play every night. Doesn't matter who you're playing. Everybody in this league is good. Everybody in this league can be in the NCAA tournament. It's probably not gonna happen that way just because, like somebody said on Twitter, the league cannibalizes itself. But you got to come to play every night.
I think he was saying it's a little bit brighter in here out of the court, maybe compared to the Coliseum or some of the other gyms that you guys have played in this year. Easier to shoot, I guess, in a brighter gym, or does that make it tougher?
I don't even want to comment on that, man. I'm superstitious, so.
Let's just play basketball. I'm not worried about the lights. I mean, I don't wear contacts. I don't know if somebody that would wear contacts, that'd be an issue, but I don't know. It's the lights. I mean, they're bright. It's the big stage, so that's kind of how they're supposed to be.
I wouldn't expect them.
I don't think they will mess with you, or I mean, it would depend on the angle. If the angle was up going down into the rim while you're shooting, that would probably be an issue. But I think they have a good light layout here. Yeah, focus on the rim.
That's what we do.
Yeah, but the one thing this team has to do tomorrow
Guard.
to get a win.
Guard. I think offense is going to handle itself. It has handled itself the past couple games. I think if we go out and execute our defensive plan and strategies, I think we don't have an issue. And I think that's for the rest of the season. So it's guard and win.
Okay, guys, thank you. We'll be coaching here now.
Thank you, man.
It's too.
One moving our-
Oh, I can't comment on that.